What's up, everybody? Good morning. Welcome to Trading Live with Bubba. And, it's quiet. Had a big day yesterday, a big move. And if you listened to the market 120 yesterday, I said there would probably be a rally. And, of course, there was. This rally looks kind of weak, what we're watching right now. We're not creating many trades at the moment, but we'll see. We're always ready in case something does appear. But overall, it's kind of quiet once again. You know, we had a couple of big days in a row of some massive swings and some massive action. And here we are now, obviously, just kind of consolidating. You know, that's one of the things it's always the toughest to trade in when the markets are going sideways. So we'll see. We'll be ready if something should go. And our open trades are split at the moment. Crowd's a winner. Nugget is around where we did it, and coin is a loser at the moment. So we'll see what goes on. We can't we can't figure anything special. I mean, it's just kind of quiet and kind of drifting around. At earnings this week on Netflix, which was no big deal. Again, it's down towards this bottom. I certainly would be looking to sell some put spreads in Netflix if you were looking to do something. I already have a position, so I'm not going to add to it. But so we take a look at the board. Our stuff, Apple has rallied, which we thought, but again, we did not trade Apple because we know that earnings are coming out. So we left that be, and I will continue to leave that be for now. Amazon, also same story. I mean, we didn't have a trade, but Amazon has earnings coming as well. So no reason to get overly involved in that. Coin, which we do have a position in. We've got the 227.50, 230. We're short, so we're losing. Again, it could easily get there tomorrow or today before it's all over. We'll see. And crowd was the other side, which is a winning trade. So right now we're probably down a little bit for our overall trades. Again, no big deal one way or the other. Again, we're just trying to use probability and put ourselves in the best position. Ether, nothing to do. Again, you're still seeing pretty much of the same thing. A lot of markets just in that consolidation phase. Meta, nice little move, which we had on, which would have been a nice little win. We didn't take it this time. Google, we didn't do anything. It's still obviously sitting. So, I mean, the overall bias of the markets right now is still probably higher. I wouldn't get too bearish here or too like it's got to go down. It would not shock me if we saw a sell-off. It wouldn't shock me if we closed lower today, but I'm certainly not going to play for it. The markets don't indicate that to be the case, and you'll have, you'll have plenty of time to get involved should it come. INOQ, again, still right in the middle. There's nothing to do. IWM continues to make highs. We need a little bit more of a rally if we want to get involved to sell call spreads. MP, not much. Again, you're seeing the same pattern of consolidation. Not much to do. Let's just go back over here, see if anything's worth looking at. Maybe crude is worth looking at. Volume's a little thin. I'm also watching a trade assist chart. Really, we'd like to see crude get up close to 60 before we'd actually sell it, but we'll watch. Euro currency is something as well to potentially look at. But again, I'm not overly anxious with what's going on in the overall market right now. I think you have to learn to be patient. So far, our market mavericks, our morning live trading hasn't had a losing day this year. But obviously, we're trading a little bit more around news, and there's a few more things going on than there is right now. So it doesn't mean we won't get something. It just obviously we need the markets to want to do something here, and we're not seeing much of that kind of action right now. So we will continue to sit back and watch. And again, I'm going to see, and let's go back while we're waiting because I can see on another screen. So I'll share it with you as soon as something comes up. Microsoft, which we did not do anything with, certainly is something to look at. MSTR continues in this little tight consolidation band. Netflix we looked at already. NNE, nothing yet, would be more on the sell side. Nugget, flying back up to where we sold it. NVIDIA, pretty much sideways. Palantir, same thing. QBTS, same thing. So there's not a lot of activity here. The Qs the other day, which we talked about, we did not make a trade, but we talked about it, and certainly you could have made a trade there, but we did not. Let's just see. Nothing here. Okay. SMCI looks like it's breaking out. I would watch this if it came back to 32 and look to be a buyer. The SPY, really in the middle of nowhere as well. XYZ, same thing. Tesla came down, but never triggered a trade. So we haven't seen much. Again, this is the issue we're dealing with is, again, the lack of activity when we're together right now. Again, maybe we'll get something here in crude. Maybe we'll get something here in the euro currency. Maybe we'll get something here in any of the indexes, but we would need some stronger movement than we are seeing at the moment. But again, if you have any questions, as always, ask them. And anybody who's here every Monday night, or not Monday afternoon, right after the close on Monday, I do about an hour-long call, going through all the levels, going through everything that we trade, talking about markets in general. So if you'd like to come, just shoot me an email at bubba@bubbatrading.com, and I'll invite you to come and hang out. Meantime, as I said, right now, we don't have much to do. I'll just continue to wait and watch. And again, you're looking at the proverbial paint drying screens right now. Again, we're getting a little rush in crude. Maybe we will get an opportunity. That I don't know. But it's obviously we would be a seller if we get there. But we need probably to trigger it. You probably need another 10 ticks up. Tried to pop, and it came right back down, so it didn't give us an opportunity anyways. And as I said, I wouldn't be surprised if we ended up closing lower on the day. I'm not predicting it, and I'm not telling you to get short. But just based on what I'm watching, it looks like the buyers are running out of some steam here, but we'll see. Still waiting for potential on crude. But we need, like I said, we need about another 10, 11 tick rally from here to want to be a seller. So let's see if it gives it to us. One of the things you're watching is how slow the action is. So when it's really slow, it's hard to get overly excited because, again, our whole method is determined by the speed at which the market travels. So when there's no speed, that means that you're not getting overwhelmed on one side or the other, which would indicate or trigger the opposite side of the trade. So, basically the NASDAQ is trading in about a 40 tick range back and forth. We can't get the crude to pop. And it may, remember, the markets don't announce themselves. They could just go when they go, and we'll be ready for that if it happens. But again, right now it's just kind of quiet. We're kind of just sitting here, doing nothing, kind of hanging out and talking. If you have questions, as always, ask them. That's what we're here for. This is purely for education, and hopefully we make a few bucks along the way. The crude does not look like it's going to get there. Does not look like it's going to trigger. So, but again, it could at any moment. We don't know if a big buy order comes in. But right now we know we're a seller only. If anything, and right now we're nothing. So that's something to keep mind on. So, we just have to wait and be patient, unfortunately. So maybe gold. Again, right now there's nothing. There's nothing I can give you right now that I would give you with confidence, nor that I would trade myself. So if I'm not willing to risk my own capital, I'm certainly not going to risk yours. And gold's making a little bit of a run, so maybe we'll see. Maybe we'll get something there. No, we can't seem to get any actual movement here that's going to give us a reason to get involved. So without reason to trade, we're not going to. I mean, that's as simple as I can put it. I'm not going to force trades. We're getting a little bit of a run right now, but without any speed or action and volume. So, again, that means that I'm not going to participate. Okay. Very quiet, unfortunately. So we didn't put on any new equity trades. We have 3 open, 1 win, 1 loss, and 1 about break even. And we'll just see what happens if we get anything in here that makes it worth us getting involved. But at the moment, there's nothing. Would have been nice to get the crude. Obviously, it would have been a winner, but we did not have a trigger and a reason to trade it. In gold, you'd need about a $23 rally to be a seller there. So unfortunately, not much going on. So I will remind you that we do the Market 120 every day, and we'll be back on Tuesday with another Trading Live, and hopefully we'll get some trades to make. In the meantime, have a great day, everybody. We'll see you. Have a great weekend.
You know how the financial world goes. Here comes the buzzkill. Please make sure to take some time to read this boring disclaimer. We will owe you one.